الرحمن الرحيم. ضاد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والضاد من حافته إذ والياء للضراس من أيسر أو يمناها. Okay, so and ضاد from its sides. When they meet the molars from the right or left and right. Okay, yamin is right and aysara is left. So the articulation of ضاد is the side of the tongue. As we said, we have the side all the way from the farthest part of the side to the nearest edge of the nearest edge or side or edge, right? Nearest edge or nearest side to the top, almost farthest or close to the tip of the side. Sorry, basically to the other side, all the way down there. Okay, so you can see on the tongue here, from the farthest edge to the closest farthest edge, all the way there to the other side, down again. Okay. Note that the area of what contact is all of this, but the area of pressure is only the bits in green. Okay, where you're pushing to make the sound, the focus of the pressure, i.e. the articulation, is the sides of the tongue from this side and this side, not the top part of the edge. Okay, now that is touching and pressing against the gums of the molar teeth, and the tongue at the top is near the tongue, near the other teeth, the front. Okay, where lamb is from, which you will see later. So here is the shape of the tongue from another angle, side view. So as you can see, because blood is always heavy, right? Blood has a curvature in the middle of the tongue naturally. Okay. Then, okay, the sides are all lifted. It's all fully closed on top of the mouth, with all of it lifted. Note also that because of the curvature, when blood comes first onto the roof of the mouth, right? It comes a little bit behind because it's curved. Look, if it wasn't curved, it'd be flat. It'd reach the top. It'd reach where lamb is. But because it's curved, okay, now it goes there first. Then the air pushes it forward, okay, like that, without any change of the shape of the tongue. Look, the shape of the tongue is always the same. Okay, that is called istitala. Okay, that's where the sound of Daad comes from. When the air flows into the mouth from here, this side, flowing in, air flows into there, and the air pushes the tongue forward. Okay, that's the sound of blood. L, 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 L. Okay, L, L, L. So that is the sound of blood, and that istitala, the movement of the tongue, that happens in each case of blood. So if it has fatha, dhamma, kasra, or sukoon. And sukoon, when you have sukoon, you can hear it the most. L, 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 okay. La, li, lu, la, li, lu. Okay, you can hear it. You can hear it slightly in the harakat. You can hear it mostly in the sukoon state. Okay. There is another video on blood I've made, and I'll inshallah add that to resources so you can watch that too. It's got a visual representation on the board that I drew of istiqala. Okay, now the sound of blood, as you can see, the sound goes forward and the pressure goes onto the sides, which is where the sound comes out from. That's how you hear the sound. Okay, now next is the articulation of lam, which we'll talk about separately, but just notice that the same place where lam is, that is exactly the same place as the top part of Daad. Because obviously it's the same part of the tongue. They're just the edge of the tongue that we're using, right? The edge of the tongue is the same here and there. And it's exactly the same as the roof of the mouth where it touches the gums opposite to it. And that's where it ends in Daad. Right there, right there. Okay? Starts here, ends there, where lam is.